Check it. Put the beat in the ankle lock, call a kiss and rock. I twist the track until the task can't handle her own slot. I'm a submission specialist, leader in a submission. I'm a submission specialist, breaking down with precision. The riddles reaching for the roads, praying for intervention. No disqualification can't stop my vision. You capping if you think you can silence my ambition. I'm a technician when it comes to submissions. Balls of Jericho, I submit you with the flow. Cripple cross space lyrics will put you on the flow. I suggest you tap out, come on stone cold. You know you're gonna pass out from the sharpshooter. Go ahead and tap out. Let the bell ring the bell. Blood is dripping down his mouth. Let the medals roll him out. He's been defeated. Now called about. I twisted so much, I ripped the Achilles out. I bet they recognize me now. Low out. Yeah. Come on. Bass knocking, snares hit. Only thing missing is the lyrics. Bass knocking, snares hit. Only thing missing is the lyrics. Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. Let the beat talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. Let the beat talk to me. When I touch the mic, I'm taking care of business. Dropping the bars with latest. So LeBron James, you about to witness. I'm rushing something greatness. Took a lot of praise to beat this elevation. All the competence, I'm facing this myself. So why the negativity can go to hell? Fucking insecurity. I ain't break the bill. Need the food fresh before it goes stale. On my nausea, man, it ain't hard to tell. Pull up a seed, that's sweet as safety. No one water, but I think eternal. Jumping over generation curses like a hurdle. Forever for the day that I'm eternal. Rapping with authority like a football kernel. Master shredder with the party. Beat the shred like Ninja Turtles. Watch me get it up the muzzle, cause my vision be a tunnel. Moving through the rubble. Digging up the chairs with the pen, that's my shovel. Cruising up this beast to a mumble. Bass knocking, snares hit. Only thing missing is the lyrics. Bass knocking, snares hit. Only thing missing is the lyrics. Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. Let the beat talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. Let the beat talk to me. I'm a beast in the booth on my Babe Ruth, getting all the hits cause I'm speaking truth. No, cause love is short, but I'm true to the game. Shooting for my goals with the aim of Steph Curry. Trying to make a name. I ain't playing games, this ain't PS5. This is real life, you only get one life. Ain't no 9 lives, so I can't waste my time on my Jimmy Craig and let your conscience be your guide the most. I would never lead you blind, even when rejected, it's a blessing in disguise. That's a self-off, try again, you gotta believe that you can fly. Spread the wings wide and watch your blessings rise. Gotta keep fighting too, keep your dream alive. Never let the voices in your head ring, cause you got a lot of greatness within. Let the rain begin, shine on these haters, posing as your friends, cause they just won't pretend. I recommend. Bass knocking, snares hit. Only thing missing is the lyrics. Bass knocking, snares hit. Only thing missing is the lyrics. Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. Let the beat talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. Let the beat talk to me. What's good, y'all? You know what day it is. Live Talks with Low. What's good with it? What's good with it? What's good with it? Do something different this episode. Usually I do a music topic, but this episode, I am still talking about music. I'm going to touch on Kendrick Lamar's time performance and what I think the songs he's going to perform. And I'm going to ask a question about you guys think he performed not like this, even though they say he did not, or they got a season to desist for that song, but I think he's going to be a rebel to perform it. And if you don't know, I'm the Redditors Only. I've been hosting Live Talks with Mo for almost about 3 years now. And I'm a diehard Eagles fan, as you can see. You check out my previous episodes.
Probably seen with the Eagles cap or seen with the Eagles hoodie. I had an episode with the rapping detailer. He's also an Eagle fan. We was talking about that, and Body Bag by Zoe also. He's been a guest on the show a few times. He's also an Eagle fan. So due to my show, I'm an Eagles fan. So you already know what my Super Bowl prediction is, who I pick. You know what I mean? Of course, I'm rooting for my Eagles. But I'd like to hear from everybody else what their Super Bowl prediction is or what the score is, and you can drop it in the chat or in the comments. And if you want to join me on the live, let me know, and I'll send you the link to join me on here on the live, and I'll bring you up. So definitely true. I appreciate you over there on Instagram. Let's head over to the Instagram channel. I definitely think we'll win this time. I think we had the better team this year because last time we had a great team last time. Don't get me wrong, we had great players last time, but this time we had a missing piece, and that missing piece is Saquon. Saquon Barkley has been amazing this season, rushing for 2,000 yards, and hasn't been done in a while. So he could have broke the record. I wish they would have let him get the record. I wish they let him play that last game. They played like a quarter or a half. Say, hey, go out there and rush for 100 more yards, 101 more yards. You could have got the record for Eric Dickerson, but I get it. They didn't want him to get hurt. They want to risk injury. So, the Giants might have been looking out to take him out. So that's why they didn't let him play. They just rested for the Super Bowl. But, hey, at the end of the day, I'd rather a Super Bowl championship. Which one you rather have? A Super Bowl championship or Saquon breaking the record? We don't win the Super Bowl. So I feel like it's more important now that the Eagles go ahead and get the job done come Sunday to win the Super Bowl, since Saquon wasn't able to break the record. We're going to get that win, and hopefully he'll win the NFL MVP, though. And, we haven't had a running back in a long time win the NFL MVP. Usually that's more like a quarterback award, because it seems like every year the quarterback won it. I think the last time a running back won the MVP might have been Adrian Peterson or Marshall Faulk. And anybody's in the comments, you can correct me if I'm wrong, though, but I think it was either Adrian Peterson or Marshall Faulk was the last time that we had a running back that won an MVP. But usually MVP just goes strictly to a quarterback. So we'll see, though. But my prediction is I think we're gonna pull it out this time. We're gonna kill that repeat hopes for the Chiefs. But Patrick Mahomes is great. So Patrick Mahomes is new face of the NFL. So never know how it's gonna go. But I think this time we got it. It's gonna be a hard fought game. I expect a good game. I expect back and forth. Of course, you're gonna have to score to beat the Chiefs. You're gonna have to score. You can't just sit there and contain it, because Mahomes is too good for you to sit there and contain. So you gotta keep scoring, make them play catch up. And we got them beat. You gotta keep applying pressure. You can't back up. Can't let off the gas. Once we put our foot on the gas, we can't let up. So they gotta come out hot. So it's best to come out hard and fire first, and make them feel like you gotta play catch up. And if you're lucky enough, get them to make a mistake, capitalize off of it, and get them to make another one, capitalize off of it. So the biggest thing for the defense, I think, to give us the best chance to win the game, we got to hit Mahomes. We got to sack him at least a couple of times. We get him twice, get him rattled a little bit, let him know, hey, we back down the big backfield, and we in his face. We got to keep rushing him to make him make mistakes. But, I don't care how great the quarterback is, even Brady, rushing, you apply pressure. I mean, any quarterback, every time somebody's in their face, they're going to eventually make a mistake. So get Mahomes to make a mistake, whether it be an interception or a fumble recovery, all we have to do is capitalize off of it and reduce the number of field goals that we keep to as well. If you get a touchdown, get a touchdown. I know it's unrealistic. You ain't going to score a touchdown on every drive, but don't leave any points on the board. That's a big thing I noticed too. Don't leave any points on the board. So if you're in field goal range, don't go for a 4th down. Maybe keep that field goal. It might not be the best, but keep that field goal, because you want to keep building the score, even when you're up. So I think that's a big thing too. You don't want to leave points on the board. Can't afford to, because like I said, every time you give Mahomes the ounce that he can come back. And another thing that I think will work for the Eagles as well, the reason why I believe the Eagles will win, time of possession. We need to lead in time of possession. We get that ball, the running game is going to be a big part of it. If we're not stopping Saquon, keep the run game going. The run game open up the passing game. Mix the passing there, of course, but keep that run game and hold on to that ball. Hold the ball on, hold to the ball as long as we can. Keep running plays, keep running that clock out. Don't give Mahomes time. So we get that ball back. Don't give it back to him. If anything, don't give him any time. If you ask me, if you can help it, don't give him that ball back. Don't give him. I say don't give him no more than 15 seconds. You're gonna give him the ball back. You do have to get the ball back. Make sure you don't give him no more than 15 seconds. Just like that, he can come back. So even give him 30 seconds, he will probably come back. But if you give him a minute, it's over with. So that's a big thing too. You get that ball, don't give it back to him so quick. Keep the ball out of his hand as much as possible. And that works for us too, because like I said, we have a heavy run game. Our run game is great and it's hard to stop. So that's gonna help us be able to control the clock. We have a great run game to control the clock. And the more time possession that we have, the less time the Chiefs have to score because they feel like they got to rush the score. And sometimes that can get inside the head and cause them to make a mistake. Whether it be Patrick throwing an interception, maybe it be a receiver or Travis Kelce dropping the pass. They're trying to rush the score. So, controlling the time of possession is a big thing too. So I think that will help the Eagles win as well. What's up, Ultimate DJ Music? What's good with it? Peace to you, sister. How you doing? Appreciate you. And for the score prediction, I think the score, by the said or done, I think the score will be 31-20. The Eagles win 31-20. And the reason why I know it might seem like a big margin, but the reason why I say that is, as I was saying before, you have to go up. You have to keep scoring to beat Mahomes. You can't shut them down because that's not going to work. You can slow them down, but the best way is to go up by 2 scores. So we need to go up at least by 2 scores to give us the for sure chance of winning. I mean, it could be by a touchdown, but I think 31-20 is going to be the final score. And I was looking at ESPN earlier today when I was on my lunch break at work, and I saw the betting for the ESPN. That's a big thing. I don't know if anybody does Prize Picks or Underdog. I do it sometimes. And they had us scoring like 5.5 touchdowns over, and they had the Chiefs under 24 points. So it's kind of close to my prediction. And they also had something for Saquon. I can't remember what it was for Saquon, but I know they had him over for, I think it was yardage or touchdowns. So it's going to be a high-scoring game. It could be more high-scoring than I said, though. But I think the final score could be 31-20, in my opinion, because we also have a great defense this year compared to the last time we played the Chiefs in the Super Bowl 3 years ago. Almost 3 years ago, we played the Chiefs in the Super Bowl, and we had a great defense. We had a top defense. We had a number one. We led the league in sacks. But this year, we had a number one total defense. This year, we have number one defense. I think that's a difference maker also. And also, we have C.J. Gardner-Johnson back again. We also have Jalen Carter, who's playing at an elite level. We have our rookie corners, who I think are the steal of the draft. A lot of people don't give no credit for Quayon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean. They've been playing at an elite level as rookie corners, and I'd love to see what they do as they continue to play in the league. And I believe they'll be shutdown corners because they don't give up a lot. They have been very big up, and you got Darius Slay, so I'm pretty sure Slay has been a great mentor to them, and he's got to play to that elite level. And for rookies to come out there to make an impact like that, to be locking down receivers. All season Quayon's been locking down receivers except for that second game we played Washington. Washington when we lost when Jalen Hurts got concussed, got put out the game first quarter. He had to take it out the game the first quarter because he got hurt. Quayon Mitchell has been playing great except for that game, that's just one game where, welcome to the NFL, that game just had a bad game. He finally gave up a touchdown. And if I'm not mistaken, I think he only gave up 2 touchdowns the whole season. That's very impressive for a rookie corner. and for people to test him because, and then after a while, a lot of people didn't want to test him. You're a rookie corner and you only give up 2 touchdowns. So anytime you're in a one-on-one coverage, you either breaking up the pass or you covering them so good that they don't even catch the ball, or if they do catch it, they don't get many yardage. And that's another thing I noticed. He doesn't give up very, very much yardage either. So that's good. And then he finally got 2 interceptions in the postseason. So he got a picked off. So he got an interception, which is good. Which I like because he bossed. He bossed Terry McLaurin. That's a matchup I think we'll see for the next couple of years and see those two go at it. I think that's going to be a matchup to watch because Terry McLaurin's a great receiver for the Commanders, and Graham Mitchell is our corner. So I'd love to see them go at it. I hope they play some more one-on-one with them two. I like to see that. Which is why we give him the nickname Koyana Bay. And you got Cooper DeJean. And Cooper DeJean, he's a monster too. He's a beast too. Man, I remember the Ravens game. As soon as Derrick Henry turned around, caught the ball and turned around, Cooper DeJean right there and put a big hit on him. Derrick Henry was bigger than him, and I'm like, dang, this is a corner. This is a rookie corner hitting like that. And he did the same thing with Jamar Chase in the Bengals game. He played the Bengals earlier this season. And at the beginning of the season, when the season was first starting off real good, the beginning was right there. Jamar Chase think he couldn't get the first time. He said, nope, get back. And that's very great for a corner to tackle like that, because that was a big problem last year. That's already a great improvement that I noticed from the defense from last year, because after we went through that slump, losing 6 straight games, it seemed like people weren't making good tackles, people missing tackles. But this year, we put the tackles on you, and Zach Bond, we got a great linebacker core this year. Zach Bond, we got from the Saints, he's been playing at an elite level. He was always a good linebacker, and I'm glad we picked him up. And I believe we extended him. If they have any better extend him, because that man good. He also got an interception. He also was a big part of our wins too. Of course, we had Jalen Carter at defensive line as well. Jalen Carter came up big with the sack against Matthew Stafford against that Rams game. Just for a minute, it looked like the Rams will come back on us. Jalen Carter came through with the sack. And then the drive prior to that, he caused the fumble. So Jalen Carter is also a big part of the defense as well, and he's playing amazing. This is only his second year. And we got Jordan Davis also. We got majority of the Georgia boys. So, that was a smart move by Howard. Nolan Smith, who filling in for the Kobe Dean. The Kobe Dean, unfortunately, got hurt. So we'll be missing him, but Nolan Smith stepped right up, sacked quarterbacks too. Sacked Danny Daniels twice last week before last. So it's like, man, like next man up mentality is like, if the next guy get hurt, it's the guy behind him just as good. So Vince Fangio, he's done a great job with the defense. He's really turned the defense around. We went from being dead last to passing to number 1, and like almost dead last in rushing to number 1. So that was the answer. Fangio got that old school mentality, so it's working. The players respond to it. So there's no doubt in my mind we can beat the Chiefs. But that's going to tell it all, You got to rush Mahomes. You got to rush him. You got to bring pressure to him. Now, I may not already play, but put pressure to him, get in his face, and let him know you're there. Because eventually he going to make a mistake. And I trust our secondary to be able to cover their receivers. Now, Kelsey could be a problem, but I think they might put Cooper DeJean on him. I don't know what they're going to do about that, but I think we can keep him contained. We can play some zone. Be mindful of not playing too much man-to-man, but, play it when it makes sense. But, got to keep an eye on Travis Kelsey, and got to get that pressure on Mahomes. Mahomes very crafty, he likes to stand and play, so, he's not a runner, but he can run, he can get out of that pocket. So, what he likes to do, he likes to run and think you finna take our runner, but then he got somebody open behind you. So you gotta get in his face, put that pressure to him to make him do something that he don't want to do, or make him throw a pass that he really didn't want to throw. You may complete it, maybe it's a short pass, or maybe he want to look somebody down the field and couldn't see it because they caught him in his face though. But that's gonna come down to it, And if they come out there with the same energy that we had with the Commanders, oh yeah, we're definitely win. And I think now that they're experienced what it's like to be in the Super Bowl, because the majority of the players on the team was played in that Super Bowl the first time we played the Chiefs and we lost. The majority of the players are still on the team. The only players is the rookies. And, the rookies was there. Jalen Carter wasn't there, but Jordan Davis was there. Kobe Dean was on the team. Noah Smith was there. We didn't have Quayon Mitchell or Cooper DeJean, but Slade, C.J. Gardner Johnson was there. So and Zach Bond was there, but Zach Bond is a veteran, so I'm sure he's been to the Super Bowl before, so he knows what to expect. So they're definitely going to be coming and bringing it. So, and I know the rookies going to bring it as well because, like I said, they've been playing at elite level all season and even the postseason. So, and they got a veteran leadership behind them, which is helping them, which is a blessing for them because, man, your rookie season, you got veterans that's already played the Super Bowl, got that experience that can help you out too. So, and one thing I noticed is the defense. Like every time somebody make a play, they all there together. Like that. That's a tight unit. That's what you need. It's like they having fun out there. That's how you know a team ready for a championship. And now they having fun. Everybody's together. Everybody does their part. Nobody's trying to be better than the other. Just everybody doing their part. And you better believe C.J. Gardner Johnson is gonna be playing top tier. And we also got Brandon Graham back. He might not be 100%, but trust me. He's gonna be playing his hardest because this could be his last game as an Eagle because he's getting ready to retire. He's the last player that is left on the Andy Reid roster. He's the last player that's left that was on the roster when Andy Reid was our coach back in 2012. After Andy Reid got fired from us in 2012 as our coach, Brandon Graham was the last player that's left on the team that was in that era. So definitely glad we're getting BG back. So BG is gonna make a difference too. So now we got Jalen Carter coming out there. We got BG, Josh Sweat. So gonna be a good game. What's up, Luke? What's up, Lukeville? What's up, Dude Pacino? What's good? What's some of y'all Super Bowl predictions? I love to hear it. And hopefully we get Jake Elliott. That's another thing too. That's another key part. Jake Elliott got to keep the field goal. So comes to a situation need the field goal, we need Jake Elliott on point. Jake Elliott's gonna have to keep the field goals. Jake Elliott's gonna have to make them. Can't be missing. Jake Elliott been missing some questionable field goals sometimes. But he came through the Commanders game and the Rams game. He missed the first one, but he came back and made the last two. But can't be missing. Like it was Green Bay game. The first round, he missed the easy 3 yards. Like, what the fuck? He missed that easy field goal. I could have went out and kicked that. You're a professional NFL people. You can't make a 33-yard field goal. And it was no weather. It's cold, but it wasn't windy. Like it was in the Rams game when it was snowing and windy. It's a little understandable, but all I know is Jake Elliott's going to be a very important part of the piece too. Special teams. Special teams got to be a big part of it too. You got to do their part. So we definitely going to have to lean on Jake Elliott too. They Chief stop us, but Chiefs are going to be looking to stop us. So the Chief stop us, you got to knock those big field goals down to 50 yards. You got to knock them down. So hopefully he's been doing some soul searching, getting that leg ready, working on the accuracy, making sure he don't miss no field goals because we're going to need that. Because it's 3 points, but 3 points could be a lot when you need it. I don't want to miss no 3 points. So that goes back to what I was saying earlier. With missing 3 points, leaving points on the board, you don't want to do it. Field goals can add up. It might not be the most wanted way to score, most wanted way that you want to score, but hey, every point counts, especially in a big game like this. Every point counts. We're not playing somebody like the Commanders. No disrespect them. They're they proved themselves. They came to the squad, but we were just a better team, and we showed them that hey, we're not these other teams that you played. We're not the Buccaneers or we're not the Lions. Unfortunately, the Lions had injuries though, but hey, can't use an excuse for them when they're going to through interceptions. So that's what it's going to come down to. You can't leave points on the board. So, if Kelly, if you're listening, we're going to need you to make them field goals. Any field goal you get, you need to knock it down. Of course, in 60 yards, okay, but knock them down, please. Let's see right here. So I'm also not only am I talking about the Super Bowl predictions. I shared them earlier. If you just joined me, I'm talking about the Super Bowl predictions and talking about why I think the Eagles will be able to win the Super Bowl and to for the plans of the Chiefs to make a repeat. I'm also talking about the halftime show with Kendrick Lamar. There's been a big controversy since last year with Kendrick Lamar and Drake. Kendrick Lamar and Drake been going back and forth, changing disc records. Kendrick Lamar won, to the point where Drake wanted to sue, get our man getting his feelings. It's almost oh, look at this. This song like this is number one. It's the number one record. But hey, came at Kendrick, so Kendrick shot back. So hey, now you wanted this, but before, it's interesting, but now it's to the point where Kendrick can't even perform that song. He's not supposed to perform that song live, if I'm not mistaken, because he got a cease and desist because Drake's team's gonna sue him. Supposedly he gets sued to perform the song, but however, I want to ask the question: do y'all think Kendrick Lamar's gonna be a rebel and go ahead and perform the song anyway and just pay the fine? Because I feel like that'd be the final nail in the coffin. I mean, he's already pretty much proven he's the better artist, and had Drake stepping out of character. I remember watching the clip last year. Drake was yelling at the show, yelling lyrics at the show, because he's so frustrated with the beef and a couple other things as well. But I'm just curious though, is Kendrick gonna actually be a rebel in that song anyway? That'd be diabolical. That'd be diabolical. If he performs that song, I think it'd be diabolical. I mean, that'd be crazy. Crowd going crazy. That'd be like the most talked about thing for a whole month. And probably most of the year too. Like, that'd be very diabolical. King Lamar form not like us. And I'm just curious, that makes it even more interesting to watch the entire show because I'm curious, or maybe perform another one. You never know that he might perform another song. And I think it's dope that actually now that Jay-Z's in charge of the Super Bowl halftime show now. Been doing it for like the past 2-3 years. Now that we're getting to see like hip hop artists getting a chance to perform live, but before you didn't have many hip hop artists, like that. And that's the thing that happened. They didn't want to really listen to hip hop artists or deal with that type of music. But now it's back. Now Jay-Z's in charge. We're seeing hip hop artists getting that chance, the opportunity to perform live at the Super Bowl halftime show, which is going to even more drive sales towards Kendrick's songs. Like he's already getting sales, and he also won 5 Grammys last Sunday. So even more now. That's going to get even more awareness, gain even more fans by doing a halftime show. So I'm excited for it. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm excited for it. I'm curious to see what he perform or how he go about it, or will he take any more shots at Drake. Even if he doesn't perform, not like us, is he going to put out another song or doing another song or make a reference? Hey, he might bust out a freestyle. Never heard out of that. You never know. Tell though, because watching Kendrick Lamar performances in the past, he's a great performer. So I know it's going to be interesting and entertaining. So you don't know who's going to bring out. He's in New Orleans, so I wonder if he'll bring out Lil Wayne. Earlier last year when it was first announced that he was he's gonna be the headliner for the Super Bowl. You know, a lot of people came out and said, "Hey, Wayne should be the headliner for the Super Bowl halftime show because he's from New Orleans," which I can understand that, but Kendrick is hard right now, so NFL cares about ratings, and he's a businessman, so of course he's gonna put out Kendrick because Kendrick is hot right now. So and Kendrick has had the more record at the time, so it made sense for Kendrick to be the headliner. But you never know. You know, Kendrick, maybe Kendrick and Lil Wayne talk in the background, say, hey man, hey man, I know I'm coming to New Orleans, I know the headliner, but hey, I'm gonna bring you out. You know, you'll see. Because I didn't see anybody else announce, but I just saw Kendrick Lamar. I just know, as far as I know, it's Kendrick Lamar's the main artist that's performing at the halftime show. I think he got somebody else too. Anybody in the comments, anybody in the chat want to leave, or he got somebody else, let me know. But I'm curious to see if he'll bring out Cash Money or No Limit, somebody legendary. Hey, he might bring out BG. You never know, because the Super Bowl is in New Orleans, so it'd be interesting to see. So I'm just curious though, what way he's going to go to attack, because we know he was a Gemini. I'm a Gemini too, so that's for some of us. We get back at you. So I think he's gonna be a rebel. So me personally, I think he might just perform out like this anyway. Just deal with the consequences later. Because I mean, that's one of his hottest songs out right now. So he might do it anyway. So and it's at the Super Bowl too. You're on the biggest stages of them all. So why not? Why not just do it and suffer the consequences later? I mean, he probably got the money to do it, so just pay it off. Okay, I paid the fine. Here you go. So I'm gonna ask this question. So, what do you believe would be the final score of the Super Bowl? I said the final score for me. I said 31-20. That's my Super Bowl prediction for the final score of the Super Bowl. I want to hear from y'all. What's your final score of the Super Bowl? So, just joining us. Anybody just pull up to the live, whether you're on Instagram or YouTube or Twitch, if you're just joining us. I'm asking, talking about Super Bowl predictions on the Kendrick Lamar halftime show, and I'm asking the question: what do you believe will be the final score of the Super Bowl? You just drop it in the comments, and if you'd like to join me on the live, let me know. I seen your message, and I seen the link to join me on the live. If you're on Instagram, send me an DM, and I have my phone with me. So I got my phone right here with me, so send me a DM if you want to join the live. Also, for all my fellow Eagle fans out there, I got a fellow Eagle fan watching the live. Drop in the comments on how you became an Eagles fan. I share my story. I go ahead and share my story. I became an Eagles fan. I grew up. I used to want to be an NFL quarterback back when I was a kid. This is like back when I was like middle school. I want to be an NFL quarterback. So at the time, not even now, it's the early 2000s, doing the McNabb era. But that was the Eagles quarterback. He was out showing out, scrambling, running, passing the ball. He didn't have really great receivers though, but he was making it happen. And I like the way he played. So, I saw somebody that looked like me. This during the time where they had black quarterbacks starting, but they really didn't get their due, or they really could mess up too much, or they'll bench them because at the time, there's still people didn't really take too well to black quarterbacks being starters, especially during the one of Cunningham era, even the McNabb era with Dr. Culpepper. They weren't getting as much as credit as they should have. So I saw somebody that looked like me was great at playing quarterback. So I like this style of play. So I became a fan of him first. And then after that, the whole team just started growing on me. And ever since, I've been an Eagles fan. Yes, I've been a fan before we played the Patriots the first time, and Adam Terry kicked a 60-yard field goal. And the man was throwing up on the sideline at the beginning of the game. Yeah, I've been a fan since then. So, it's been a long time since I've been an Eagle fan. I've been there for it all, during the heartbreaks. So, yeah, better believe it. We're an Eagle fan, even though I'm not from Philly. I'm Florida originally. I'm Tallahassee, Florida originally, but I'm an Eagle fan because of God and the man. The rest of the team grew on me. Been a fan ever since. And will be an Eagle fan to the day I die. You see, I got my bird game hat on, so let's go birds all day, every day over here. Big Scott's talking about the Chiefs, 35-24 Chiefs. It's on Instagram. We'll see. I don't think the Chiefs gonna win though. But that's a good prediction. Hmm. It'll definitely be a good game though. Wish I could play some music though, but YouTube tripping. They'll probably violate my video if I play some Kendrick Lamar music. So I can't play no music because I love to play the Not Like Us and play like that too. His verse is dope on like that. So I wish I could play some music. And also shout out to everybody that's tuning in, tapping in, in the comments. Shout out to the people on Instagram that commented. Shout out to True Words, Lukeville, Ultimate DJ Music Review. I did an interview. I was a guest on one of her episodes on her podcast. Make sure you check it out. Go to the YouTube channel, check the interview out. He asked me some very great questions. He also gave me some great advice as well. I appreciate her. I make sure I check her out. Also be a guest on her show. I definitely got to have her on my show too pretty soon. I'm about to reach out to her. I'm glad she coming. I'm about to reach out to her to get on my show. I love to interview her. So how she got her start. And if you're just tuning in, I'm sharing my Super Bowl predictions, ask people what their Super Bowl predictions are, talking about the Kendrick Lamar halftime show, and asking the question is, do you think he's going to perform not like us, or do you think he's not going to perform? And I said earlier, I think he will perform it. So just tapping in. Welcome. Go ahead and tap in with me. Share your thoughts. Steve Harmony Music, what's good? Thank you for tapping in the live. What's your Super Bowl prediction? What do you believe will be the final score of the Super Bowl? Let me know in the comments. You're still here. Appreciate you tapping in. I wonder if they play the videos from the Super Bowl. I might be able to play some. So I'm gonna go back and play some of the plays from the Super Bowl. So play some of these interviews and see if they'll use some of them. Just play a little bit. Hopefully they will, but let's see. Worth a shot.
A Bigfoot? Yeah, I can think I can take a Bigfoot because all he got is a Bigfoot. You know what I'm saying? He might be little. Y'all always think Bigfoot got to be big. Like, he might be little, just with big feet. Slay. It's Slay. One person can save me. Queon, he gonna save me. I'm big bruh, AKA / Pops. Yeah, Queon gonna save me, man. I just hope he do. I don't know the reason why, but he better. Slay. Nah, see, Blow the Wizard, that's hey, they done turned that up now. That's one of the hits right now. That's that Gilly. I'm trying to learn to dance, but you got a lot of steps. Slay. What's my favorite color? That green. That green.
Pretty funny. There's Slay that the clown, so
they made offers to me, but it was like my offer. I never really got a true negotiation because like Daniel got the deal done before the contract, before the tag deadline. Literally got it done. It was almost on the minute. Yeah, and then I got tagged right after. Once I got tagged, like they sent me something before the tag deadline. Didn't agree with it. Felt like the guaranteed money wasn't there. All I asked was like, I'm fine with this contract. Can we just guarantee the first 2 years? They tagged me, and I was like, I already know how this is going to go. Tag me now. They have all the leverage. And it's just like, all right, I get you have all the leverage and you should do this, so you're doing your job. But at the end of the day, like, can I get some respect too? Like, just, can we get this thing going? Like, can we find a way, like the same way how you found a way to get DJ done, how you get Dex done, Anthony done, we have found a way to get me done. But that's in the past, and I don't really care about that because ultimately, like, I got tagged, played for the 10 mil, and then I end up getting more money. Like, I end up, like, that's why you can't, like, at the time, it seemed like it was a disaster. And I'm like, oh man, like, I gotta do this. But in reality, like, I bet on myself and I came out on top of that. They made offers to me, but
for the Philadelphia Eagles to beat the Kansas City Chiefs in Super Bowl 59, Jalen Hurts has to play against Kansas City. like he did against the Washington Commanders. When he was efficient, when he was making quick decisions, he was very accurate, he was mobile, he completed more than 71% of his passes, 246 yards. And for those saying, Hurts can't play well against Spags, arguably the best defensive coordinator in the game, Jalen Hurts carved his defense up back in Super Bowl 57, and he beat him in 2023. He accounted for nearly 400 total yards, 4 total touchdowns. Hurts outplayed Mahomes in that game, and hopefully he can do it again. And if he does, we're going to see another parade come down Broad Street.
Well, there you have it. There you have it. You know, I definitely think Hurts can get the job done. And after this Sunday, Hurts gonna definitely put the doubters to shame, putting the doubts to shame, put all the doubts on Hurts now. And anything else, it's just at that point gonna be hate because Hurts will prove why he's an elite quarterback. And a lot of people keep saying that, except the fact that he hasn't thrown a lot for over 350 yards. But let me ask you this: I said those people, those same quarterbacks, they say throwing 350 yards every game, they're sitting at home. And Jalen Hurts is yet going to the Super Bowl. I'm aware that he has Saquon Barkley in the backfield, yes, but Jalen Hurts does what he needs to do to win the game. And what you said is not about individual stats. Say, I don't care about stats. I care about winning. See, that's the difference between the winner, the winner and somebody who cares about stats. He wants to win, so he does his job, what he has to do. And a lot of people gets a lot of hate. And I made a post about threads yesterday, and I got a few comments. And one guy was saying, like, I find it funny how Dennis Wilson still gets praise, and he turns the ball over a lot. They don't say much about him, but yet Jalen Hurts might not throw for many yards a game, but he don't turn the ball over. He takes the ball, and that's one thing that Hurts has done great this season. He only had 5 interceptions. He didn't throw the ball that much, but when he did, he would take the ball. I admit that sometimes he does get on my nerves when he holds the ball too long. But if you want to get sacked, he got sacked in the Rams game quite a bit. But we still won. He still protect the ball. He don't turn the ball over. So they just ridicule him, but yet and still he protects the ball. And he has a great turnover ratio because he doesn't turn the ball over. So he's been great at that. As a matter of fact, this postseason, he hasn't turned the ball over any. So which is good. So I hope he keeps that up in this Sunday in the Super Bowl. Turn that ball over. Because the first person that turns the ball over, most likely they're gonna lose the game. So they want to have no turnovers. So it can be avoided. Don't be the first person to turn that ball over because that dictates the game, the minute of the game. And I'm really pretty confident about the Eagles not turning the ball over because he's been taking care of the ball all postseason and all season pretty much. He doesn't turn the ball over. So despite him not throwing for over 250 yards like they wanted to, and when he threw for 290 yards, almost 200 yards against the Steelers, that's what I want to see, right? I love the comebacks, man. I mean, just because the Eagles don't pass, don't mean they can't do it. But why would you if you got a great running back in Saquon and your run game is strong and nobody can stop the run, nobody can stop you when you're running? It don't make sense. Why you gunslinging the ball, trying to throw the ball, trying to throw over 30 pass attempts when the run game is working? It's working. Don't fix it, it ain't broke. Just pass when you need to, but better believe it. Eagles can pass if they want to, but they don't have to because Saquon is hard to stop in itself. So the run game has been working. So they dominated the run game. But run first too. This season team and with Saquon being with us for the next 2 to 3 years, we're gonna be a run heavy team. So that controls the game. And to be honest, to have a good running game, as I was saying earlier, that allows you to control momentum of the game, the speed of the game, and the time of possession. So that works against you. That works for you, not against you. So you're a great running team. That means you run the clock out. So the more you run the ball, the less the Chiefs have to even get the ball and score. You keep running down your throats to keep scoring back and forth. The running game tires out the defense, so eventually they get tired, and then guess what? That went us the passing game because now you see those safeties come up, right? The safeties gonna come up, see the safeties cheat up. Guess what that leaves? Everything over top. So now they worry about Saquon, and that opened up the passing game. And we got AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, who I also didn't mention, but since I mentioned it, let me talk about them. I think they're gonna have good games too as well, especially Devontae Smith, because New Orleans, that's where he's from. So you better believe Devontae Smith gonna be one of the X factors too. Just not Saquon or Jalen, but also Devontae Smith, and of course AJ. He gonna do his thing too. I think AJ get the ball too eventually as the game go on, because we're gonna have to pass the ball. We're probably gonna play a couple of drives. We're gonna have to pass, but I believe they can mix it up. And you see with Washington, had 7 rushing touchdowns. One game is heavy, so I'm pretty confident about the Eagles win. I know a lot of people betting against the Eagles or the Chiefs, but that's how it was when the Patriots played the Patriots back in 2018. It's betting against us, and the Patriots was also up for a 3-peat too. They was going for a 3-peat. We played them, but guess what? We stopped that. We stopped that nonsense. So we once again have another opportunity to stop another team from a 3-peat, which I think we'll do. Because getting to the Super Bowl is already hard as a challenge as it is already. I mean, no matter if the team win or not, getting there, of course you don't want to get there and lose, but getting to the Super Bowl is a challenge in itself. And you gotta give credit to the Chiefs. They've been getting there for like the past 3 to 4 years. So can't knock them for that. And they're good at what they do, and they got a repeat. They got a repeat, so now they're going for the 3-peat, but just to even repeat is hard. So to get a 3-peat, it's never history. So we'll see. But I the 3-peat this year, I think the Eagles going to go ahead, and they know what it felt like to lose last time to get there, to break down, because now the Eagles are more focused. And it's Saquon's birthday, so Saquon will be playing all out too, because it's also his birthday. So Saquon will be balling too. Devontae Smith is back home. You better believe the Eagles are playing one of the best games of their life. It'll be a great game, and it might come down to the wire. I predict 31-20. I could be wrong, or it could be more. You don't know. But appreciate everybody who tapped in, tuned in. For those who missed it, you can catch the live on my YouTube channel. Before I get out of here, I just want to make sure that you know, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm the Red Zone. You can find me on Instagram at the Red Zone. You can find me on TikTok at the Red Zone. You can find me at Twitter at the Red Zone. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Y'all be blessed. Peace.